and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that's been making a lot of noise in the sneaker community, and that is of course the return of the Air Jordan 4 Thunder. This sneaker is bringing back some major nostalgia for me, as this was one of my favorite pairs from back in the day. For those who aren't familiar, the Air Jordan 4 Thunder was first introduced in 2006, and then it was later reintroduced as a retro version 6 years later in 2012. It's also known for its black nubuck upper with pops of yellow on the midsole, side panels, and wingtip eyelets. The iconic Jumpman logo can be seen on the tongue, heel tabs, followed by an all-black sole unit. Now, there was some controversy for this when the first official images came out last fall. People were split on the bright yellow forefoot stitching, but Jordan Brand has since updated the design to stay true to the shoe's original mid-2000s DNA. So we can expect the same colorway that we all know and love. I have to say, I'm very excited for the Air Jordan 4 Thunder. The Air Jordan 4 has always been one of my favorite retros. On these Thunder 4s, I really love how they have this all blacked out outsole that is super clean, with a hit of a white Jumpman in the center with gold branding. Speaking of that black outsole, on top is a polyurethane midsole, which is standard to what we receive on all the Jordan 4s. Now, the two primary colors that are used in the Air Jordan 4 Thunder are this black synthetic nubuck that is on the upper of the sneaker. Now, this is the exact same synthetic nubuck that we received on the Jordan 4 Red Thunder that was also a twist to this original Thunder colorway. Now, I was editing the video up and I wanted to add a little bit more depth about the synthetic nubuck that comes equipped on the Air Jordan 4 Thunder colorway. This is obviously the 2023 release, the third time that we've ever received the colorway. And these sneakers, like stated, will get pretty dusty. And if I get really close to the toe box there, you can see, a little particle there, a little particle there. Good little tip is just get you one of these brushes. It'll be really helpful for nubuck suede sneakers like this. And whenever the dust comes, just hit it and it'll literally just wipe it straight off. So if you're a fan of nubuck or a fan of this colorway, definitely get one of these brushes. Now, this is the Red Thunder colorway, and as you can tell, same dust particles there. Just hit it with the brush. Even if you own, this colorway, it's going to be super helpful. And I just wanted to also compare the two colorways since we have them here. I was editing and I figured you guys, might like to just see them side by side. Let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer, the Red Thunder or the original Thunder colorway? And for the trifecta, we have the Lightning colorway, the Red Thunder, and the Thunder colorway. But regardless of which colorway you like the most, the one that has the best materials is definitely the Lightning colorway. So as you wear these out, they kind of get a little bit of scuffs on them. They are going to look a little dusty, and expect them to be just like and age just like those Red Thunder 4s. And also present on that Red Thunder 4 and on this retro is the original white Air unit. And for those who missed out on the 2012 release, or if you're just out there and you want to relive that moment for when you copped these back in the day, now's your chance. They're going to arrive on May the 13th. And if you're a fan of the Jordan 4, this isn't the only exciting news. The Retro's line recent age vintage aesthetic is being applied to the Air Jordan 4 Bread reimagined in 2024. So we have plenty of exciting releases to look forward to. Personally, I love the direction that the brand is taking with these retro inspired releases. The vintage look gives the sneakers a unique feel and a bit of history, which is something that I really appreciate as a sneaker enthusiast. And I'm a big fan of the Air Jordan 4 silhouette. It's a classic design that has stood the test of time, and the Thunder colorway is one of the most iconic, or personally, I'd say one of my favorite colorways. I love the contrast between the black and yellow, and the Jumpman branding is always a classic touch. It's interesting to note how sneaker releases have evolved since 2006, because back then when these released, you could just simply walk into the store. They were sitting on the shelves. You could buy them with ease. and if you wanted a Jordan retro, you could have it in your sneaker collection. But nowadays, it's a completely different story. With the rise of social media and online reselling platforms, sneaker drops have become more and more like a competition. People will camp out for hours or try to use bots to secure a pair, and resale prices can skyrocket. It's both exciting and frustrating for sneakerheads like myself, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm definitely trying to double up on the Air Jordan 4 Thunder when they arrive in May. And if you're a fan of the shoe, I would highly recommend doing the same. It's a classic sneaker that deserves a spot in any sneaker enthusiast's rotation or collection. So in conclusion, the Air Jordan 4 Thunder is a shoe that represents more than just a classic colorway. It's a symbol of sneaker culture and how it's changed over the years. As someone who has been a fan of Jordan since I was a kid, it's always exciting to see new releases and old favorites return. And with the upcoming release of the Air Jordan 4 Thunder on May 13th, I know I'll be keeping a close eye on drop day to try to secure a second pair. And if you're a sneakerhead and you enjoy restock information and all that, all you have to do is there's a link down in the description that will take you to our Twitter account, which is Sneaker Huddle. Every single time there's a shock drop on Nike sneakers or anything like that, whether it's on Foot Locker or any other retailers, we will send a tweet out to notify you. Just be sure to enable notifications and you'll receive a notification every single time there's a restock or release reminders. And if you're specifically interested in only Nike sneakers content, you're a big Jordan fan, or you just love the swoosh so much, be sure to follow Sneakers Huddle on Twitter. It's also down in the description. This account will only cover Nike product. So mark your calendars for May 13th because the Air Jordan 4 Thunder is definitely a release that you don't want to miss. It will be available on Nike sneakers and select retailers for a retail point of $210 US and will come in full family sizing. Now, when it comes to sizing, I would say that you can go true to size. If you do have a wider foot, then I think going half a size up is going to be the best suit for you. I have noticed that recently for the Air Jordan 4s, since maybe like the last year, they have been a little snug where I could go half a size up. But I have been going true to size for my size 10 and they've been working out pretty well, but I feel like I could go up to 10 and a half and wouldn't have any problem. So I don't think, like I said, if you are a wider foot, would go up half a size, but true to size isn't going to kill you if you do decide to go that route. And let me know in the comments before you head out, are you going to be going for the Air Jordan 4 Thunder? What do you think of this sneaker that's going to be coming back for the third time ever in its existence of the colorway on May 13th? And also, let me know in the comments of all the Jordan retros 1 through 14, this is the ones that MJ actually wore on the court. Which one is your all-time favorite? The 4 has been mine for a very, very long time before they became a massive, massive major trend. But let me know. Would be interested to see, if your taste has evolved or changed, over time. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Sneaker Huddle. We would love to have you as part of the family. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy videos like this, and have a blessed day.